How's it going, everybody? Ian back with another video. I need a haircut. That'll happen hopefully soon here. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, books. All right. So this is just going to be a little uh, um, reading update. What do I have here? Oh, okay. All right. I'm getting confused. All right. First things first, I'm going to talk about this book a little bit. This is called Horrorstör by Grady Hendrix. Read this one in 2 nights. It's a pretty fast read. This is basically, if anyone's been to an IKEA, it's kind of a play on that, except for, so if you don't know, IKEA is a big furniture store, and they're notorious for the instructions are not very good and they're really hard to put together. Anyway, so if you've ever been to their store is laid out kind of like a maze, like where you have to kind of go through, and each section of the maze is a different room that you can go and find stuff, and they have weird names. Well, this is Orsk. Orsk is the IKEA of the store. And they acknowledge that it's just a ripoff of IKEA. IKEA's down the road or something in a different city that that's what they're shooting for, I guess, to become an IKEA member. Anyway, Orsk is a IKEA-like store, which I've been saying, so that's getting old. Anyway, you have some characters here who they're noticing that during the closing hours of the store, stuff is getting just screwed around with. Doors aren't working. The store's a mess coming in. So the manager recruits two others with him to stay in the store during closing hours, find out what the hell is going on. And that's where I'll leave it. Just kind of like a ghost story. I was a little disappointed in the ending. I think I gave this 2 stars. I did finish it, which at least constitutes a 2-star rating. If I don't finish it, it's a 1 star, but it's pretty quick. It's a quick horror read. I mean, it's not that good, but all right. Don't talk about that anymore. All right, here's what I'm here for. The Shadow Rising by Robert Jordan. This was a lot better than Dragon Reborn. I did not care for Dragon Reborn. I gave this one 3 stars though. The ending of the reason I gave this one 3 stars is so we're following basically 3 character arcs. We're following Rand, Perrin, and Matt, and then there's side characters with Nynaeve, Elaine. Well, I guess those aren't really side characters. I guess never mind. So we're really following about 6 different character arcs, and the only problem was I only enjoyed one of the character arcs. I only enjoyed Perrin's character arc in this story, and that's why it's getting 3 stars, because I really did love his character arc. I'm not going to go into spoilers, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. If you've read this book, you know what happens. And I just thought the other ones were pretty boring. I'm not going to go too much into it, but I'll see if I can do a video about this where I can talk more about it. But overall, yes, 3 stars is just because Perrin's story was really, really enjoyable. So much so that I have started The Fires of Heaven last night. I am about 20 pages in already. But this one, it doesn't look bigger, but it is bigger than The Shadow Rising, apparently. More pages, so I don't know what's going on here. It's very deceiving. So I have started that, so I'm just kind of dipping in that because I'll show you what else I'm reading right now. Because during this reading wheel time, I do need books in between those books, or at least something else to read, and I'll kind of dabble in Fires of Heaven while I'm reading other books, and then once I'm getting full invested into the Fires of Heaven, I'll get rolling here. Anyway, here is what I am currently reading. So stoked for this. I should say there is a book still coming. There's an issue with the shipping, and they lost the box and all that fun stuff. So I don't know when that's coming. I'm going to call the bookstore on Wednesday to see if it's there yet. But picked up The Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne. About 100-something pages in. really enjoying the character so far. Kind of, and that's with John Gwynne books. You kind of have to read a little bit to become invested and figure out what's going on. Well, I guess that's with most fantasy books. But so this is my main read right now. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm also dabbling, I guess, and loving it. The Forgetting Moon by Brian Lee Durfee, 100-something pages in, and I forgot how much this just takes off. You're basically at the tippy top of the first hill in a roller coaster, and you're about to go down, and it is. I forgot how quick the action gets going. But this is a reread for me in anticipation. I just got confirmation, I guess, sort of confirmation. Brian Lee Durfee did say April 2022 is when the Lonesome Crown is coming out. So, and the third and final book of this series. So, rereading this just to get reacquainted, and I am absolutely loving it. And then last one I picked up, and I'm going to probably read this after Shadow of the Gods, Fate of the Fallen by Kel Cade. I saw this at the library I was at and just picked it up. Looks pretty short, but it was on my to-read shelf. And the second one is coming out in October, I believe. That's what I got so far. Yeah, that's it. Like I said, hopefully that book comes and I can show you what I got in a few days. Have a good one, everybody. Take care.